Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And this story has been tagged to me all day long. Y'all have been tagging me in this story, sending it to me left, right, this, that. So I said, you know what? I was going to put together a video and get all of the clips of what this person said, that person said. But I said, you know what? Let me just condense the story down, put some clips on my Instagram, and then just bring you guys the cliff notes. And then we can come here and talk about it, get you guys' input. All right, so boom. So this story has been going viral, and it is of a Florida man who basically married his goddaughter as soon as she turned 18. So according to Facebook, I want to say around um April, she was talking about this man she had, and she was in this relationship. And this was before she turned 18. And then I think, and this is just off the top of my head, the month might not be correct, but just it was a couple months in between. So in 1 month, she was saying, that she was dating this guy. And then on her birthday month, they basically came out with the relationship as soon as she turned 18, and then got married. Now, once they got married, social media went into uproar. The mama came out talking about how she slept with him and how she slept with him before the daughter. The daughter came out and she wanted to defend her relationship. Facebook came out and gave they 2 cents on the matter. And then that leads us to where we are now with y'all. It's crazy. So let me breeze y'all through these slides. Okay. So the picture on the right is when she was a child. Okay. And the picture on the left is of their wedding day. So this is when they got married. That's their wedding day. Picture on the right, when she was a child. Now, the mom, like I said, had came forward and revealed that she had sex with her daughter's husband for $150 before the fact.
So this was it is, right? I'm on live. So my daughter and Mike Huckleberry married each other, right? I don't approve of that stupid ass cartoon ass, and that's what the guy said. I ain't even go to that ass shit. Mike, I put your ass in 2017 in my apartment in the mother LP when you was coming over there hard. Anybody who know me know that I stayed over, y'all seen that fat stank ass nigga over there. Okay? For a cell phone, $150. Okay? I was working at Family Dollar and I need some extra money. So that's what that was about. I told this dumb, and then when she ran away when I stayed over there with my oldest daughter in Jacksonville, Mike was the main one talking about this is my goddaughter. Y'all help me find her. Da, 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 da. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when I whooped Deja ass in that kitchen too?
Okay, so that was the mom basically revealing that she had been with her daughter's now husband before the fact. And she talked about how, he was running around town saying that she was his goddaughter and everything like that. And so Facebook pulled up the receipt, and they pulled up a post from September 18, 2017, where Mike, her now husband, was pleading with social media when the girl was 14 years old, asking for the community to help contact her. So in his post in September 18, 2017, it says, "Actions for the community. Help. If anybody see my goddaughter, please contact me or her mother. She's 14 years old and she needs to be found fast. Time is of the essence. Thank you very much." And he posted a photo of her as she was 14 years old. The mother, whose name is Davina, she thanked him and she said, "Thank you, Mike. Love you, babes." And then he said, "Thanks, everybody, for the support. My goddaughter has been found safe and sound. Thanks, everybody that shares this page. Thanks for your thoughts and prayers, man. Y'all guys the best." And then the mother of the girl said, "Yes, everything her godfather said. Thank you." And this post was 4 years ago. So fast forward to now, we in September of 2021, where Mike is proudly saying that his then goddaughter is now wifey and she up doing her wifely duties and cooking him dinner and the whole nine. Okay. He over there talk about check out my wife. She looking every bit of 13. You know, I mean, she 18, but she looking every bit of 13. Talking about look at my wifey, look who cooked me dinner. Whoop, 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 whoop. So the little girl, the little 18-year-old, decided to get on Facebook and defend her man because everybody was calling him a a predator. Okay. Everybody was like, if she up and just barely turned 18 and they just up and got married, everybody was like, listen, he must have been grooming her beforehand. She got all these kids beforehand. She got a 2-year-old. They saying, is the 2-year-old his? Who the baby daddy? Did he mess with her when she was 16? Did he mess with her when she was 14? Was he grooming her when she was a baby? The social media was going off, and she decided to hop on live and defend her man. And this is what she had to say.
Okay. So for everybody stating their opinions about me and my husband, I can't go on my shit because some ignorant ass hoes got me fucking blocked for 30 days. So I'm in Facebook jail right now. But since y'all want to go on his page, we just gonna settle this now. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be done with this shit. Y'all little ignorant ass, no class ass hoes talk after this shit. Me and my husband, we're married. Me and my husband ain't going nowhere. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't give two fucks at that, not even one, about y'all opinions. Y'all on here talking about, oh, I'm just stating my opinion. I'm just stating my opinion. I'm just stating. It don't mean it to us. So why the waste your time and energy and your mother time out the day and your life to sit up here and keep on saying it that's your opinion. We don't care. At the end of the day, everything is done. We're legally fucking married. I'm 18. I'm grown now. Talking about, oh, you just a baby. I'm 18, bitches. I moved out my mama house when I was 16. 16. 16. What did I do? Get a job. Pregnant and all, working. Pregnant. Working at 16 with no mother body. I ain't had nobody. My mama was a druggie. Nobody, never had nobody. I'm not saying this to show to have no sympathy or looking for sympathy. Nobody sympathizing with me. This is not what it's for. I'm just letting y'all know that I don't give a fuck about y'all opinions. It don't mean shit to me. It don't, because at the end of the day, everybody have a life to live. Okay, so what? He's 46. Half of y'all motherfucking mammies he probably half of y'all motherfucking peoples probably fucked your mammies. And you got y'all daddies mad, and some of y'all must mad at him because he on his shit and we both on our shit. And the fuck? Y'all just mad because I'm happy. They should always gonna be happy. No, y'all hoes thought that I wasn't never gonna be because of my past. That's what y'all thought, and I proved y'all wrong. That's why y'all hoes really mad. But at the end of the day, that shit ain't even worth it, because at the end of the day, I'ma do me. We gonna do us. I'ma continue wear this motherfucking rock on my finger, and I don't give a fuck what a bitch gotta say. I don't. Because at the end of the day, I'ma live my life. I'm going to live my life to the fullest. We only have one life, and that's what y'all fail to realize. Wake the fuck up. How about that? Wake the fuck up. And I don't give a fuck about all that laughing shit, because at the end of the day, y'all retarded. Y'all ignorant in the mind. Y'all ignorant for y'all to say, oh, you young and this and that. Okay, yeah, I'm young. So why would I want to be, just because I'm young, why would I want to be with if I got, my mind is more mature than being with a young ass nigga? Why would I want to be with a young ass nigga and he want to lay and play? He don't know shit. Like you said, like y'all said, how I'm young and my mind ain't open all the way. Okay, well, a young nigga is even worse than a young female. Why would you think that I want to sit around and be with a young nigga that want to fuck other people and don't got his mind made up, don't know what he want, don't want to commit, don't want to get out his mama house, don't want to do that? Why would I want that? That's not what I want. I don't want that. I want to be with a nigga that know what the fuck he want in life. I want to be with a nigga that got his stacked up his bread. I want a nigga like that. I don't want no nigga that want to go be with this. And half of them niggas, y'all with is fucking faggots. They fucking is. And I know faggots. I got friends that motherfucking tell me about you.
Okay. So after she went on that rant, and after she was going in on her mom, she was saying that, you know, the guys that the girls who's commenting with, they mans is on the DL or gay or whatever the heck. And then her mom decided to also come through again with some words for the situation. I'm gonna pull you up, Eric, in a second. But hold on one second. Let me share what the mom had to say after that. All right, so this is her mom, Davina, and this is what the mom had to say about that.
Ew, she said that? You fucked out already, girl. My pussy tighter than yours. You 18. I'm 42. What the hell they do that at? I ain't hear that. Okay, good morning. Hey, y'all. Yes, I'm back again. Okay. So Deja didn't take it. Look, Deja was living right over here when she with that one. See her? That's Bree Driver. She was at Bree Driver's house. Cause and I was locked up in jail for my oldest daughter. Her name is Kamala 23 on Facebook. Y'all know her name is Jericho Ford. Yes. So I was in jail with a gun charge because I was trying to defend my child. Because the little boy Flea, who is Andrea Moss' son, he molested Deja when she was 2. I let Flea and DeAndre and Crystal come and stay in my house, and Flea molested my baby. That's why I put Flea out my house when me and Chris Wilson was going together. So I went to jail defending my child. So when she was 16, which she was fucking with Mike then, I didn't know people was coming into Rock Road telling me stuff. When I got home, I found out the shit was true. The day before Father's Day, he put her ass out because he thought she was trying to creep with some little young boy. But she came over here and got money from me to buy him a Father's Day gift. The mother who doesn't do shit, the junkie, the one who was never there. See, y'all motherfuckers talking that shit. That hoe ain't take care of shit. Only bill she ever paid was a cell phone bill. Okay? She ain't never had her own house. She just getting little jobs, and I had to push her to do that. I've been telling her for years to get a job. Finally, she got a job, and she holds jobs. She works very hard. At the same time, she's a fucking liar. Bitch, I took good care of you. When my cousin Tanisha Broadneck disappeared and hid, God bless her dead, disappeared and hid with your ass. Yeah, that was me. When my Aunt Gracie Gordon, I used to send packages to my grandma's house, which is my Aunt Gracie house. Because grandma don't pass away. So guess what? You know, when I sent them packages, she would give them to Nisa, and Nisa turn around and sell them bitches to my Aunt Gracie, and my Aunt Gracie would buy them for my little niece Moet, Erica's daughter, my brother Janelle's daughter. Yeah, so all that I ain't do shit for her type shit. That shit came from Jersey. That's what happened with that. And then when she got missing, when Jerica and Jay Brill came home, when DCF brought them on a motherfucking plane, I went to Atlantic City and picked them up from the air. If they happy, it's too late. They doing this and they doing she coming. No, bitch, I ain't no deadbeat ass mama. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm a good ass motherfucking mother and a good grandmother. And y'all hoes that don't know me, don't comment on me, because y'all bitches don't know me. You inbox me, talk to me, ask me something, and I'm going to tell you what's real. I'm going to tell you the truth. I ain't going to lie to you. I ain't going to lie on you. I don't have time for that bullshit. I don't condone in that shit. I don't. Mike, you 50-some years old, talking about you 46. Boy, stop lying. You older than me. You older than Tommy Lee. That part. You right there. You went to school with Tutu them, who married Mario. Come on now. You come on now. Y'all grew up around each other 23rd. You was an old ass motherfucker giving worms to kids. And when Deja was 2 years old, bitch, you used to be at my house right on 11th Street. It was a pink and blue house. I painted it. Me, Chris, and Deja, and Jerica, and Jay Brill, we all painted that damn house. Blue.
All right. So that's what the mom had to say on her live, on that live. Then this is part of the live that I showed y'all. She went live for 30 minutes. We ain't gonna sit here and listen to the whole 30 minutes, but this part of the live where she was saying that she had sex with her daughter's now husband for $150. Okay. And then people on Facebook, where Eric go? I know Eric didn't click off. I'm about to pull you on. Um, People on Facebook, they had pulled up, like I said, her they end up pulling up his address, his real name, because the daughter was saying that the guy was 46 years old. And then people basically pulled up his arrest records, they pulled up his address, they pulled up his information because they said, he was a pet and all that. And they pulled up all his info saying, nah, hold up, hold up, hold up. This say that you in your 50s, you was grooming that girl since before him. People felt like the mom failed her, the whole family failed her. She was molested. They pulled up his address, his phone number, his age. And then somebody who knows them says, I'm from Fort Pierce. And I know Mike, and he is really 55 years old. He been grooming her since 16. He has children older than his wife, and he has been messing with young girls since I can remember. He lives in the projects. The 3 older children in the pic are his. He has custody. That's why he's able to live in the projects. And the wife needed a place to stay while pregnant with whomever's child. They say it's not Mike's. But trust, he has nothing going for himself. Even when he was out in them streets, he had to pay for pee. Her mother stated that on her live. I want to remain anonymous. I'm just giving you some of the backstory and correct facts because this is sickening. Okay. So I want to know what y'all think. Let me put the link in the chat. Okay. I want to hear from men and women. Eric, click back on. I don't know what happened. All right, boss lady, what's your thoughts? Oh, wait. Before boss lady, hold on, wait. Because there has been a lot of people, and as you can see,
Hi, Nick. How are you, dear?
hey boo, hold on one second. I'm sorry. There has been a lot of conversation about men grooming young girls. I had posted up this post right here also on my Instagram. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, definitely do so because I post stuff that I haven't quite made a video on as of yet. And this guy right here, he talked about how he has an appetite similar to R. Kelly. He talks about how much he likes young girls, how much he's been with young girls. And in this video confessional of him talking about the girls that he would go after, this guy right here talked about how he would specifically go after basically girls who had no guidance and girls who did not have a 2-parent household. And there's a lot of people who are like this preying on y'all kids. As you see, the girl in this story, her mom wasn't in her life. She was in and out of jail.
I
She
could have
was
been a
doing drugs, and everything like that. I'm gonna let y'all hear what this guy had to say,
type to R. Kelly, and they were,
and then I'm gonna hear from
I did stuff
Bridget.
I knew I could get away with. I did not go out. Like there was this one girl, and she was super cute, and then I did my research on her and saw her pictures of her with her mom and dad, which means her parents were very much involved in her life. And that right there would have been the danger zone because this is how it happens. She comes over, we fuck, she goes home, her mom and dad press her. He's like, I fucked this old man. And next thing you know, mom and dad call the police. Police knocking at your door. That's how that goes down. So I never put myself in the crosshairs of the danger zone. And it really wasn't in comparison to the number of women. It wasn't a lot. But I can tell you, young pussy can be fucking amazing.
Oh, wow.
I did stuff I knew I could get away with. I did not go out. Like there was this one girl.
Okay, and then he continued his speech on if he's seen them with 2-parent households. he wouldn't mess with them. He talked about how he would put up Craigslist ads and how he would get all these young girls seeking after him. He talked about this relationship he had with girls that were 17 years old, 16 years old. He described in great detail their bodies, what it was like to loosen up, say, vajayjay, how it was just it's a crazy video. I haven't done a video on it yet, but I just
And
wanted
you know what
to highlight that because it is a lot of men with this mentality who are going after the young girls coming from troubled homes whom they can groom from young. Now, Bridget, I don't know why I keep calling you Bridget. Boss Lady Mathis. Go ahead.
Yes. This is really an epidemic. Um, like in my neighborhood, I live in California. There are a lot of guys that are doing that. They sit right where where the girls walk from school, and they got to walk past this particular, area, and they just be picking them off. And then the next thing you know, the little girl sitting there with them. It is sickening. They need to start uh, prosecuting more of these people. That's what it is. They're not prosecuting them enough, and they're not prosecuting the ones that are taking these young girls. And now there's young boys that are doing this too. It's not just the older ones. The young ones are pressuring these girls to have sex. And what we got to do is we got to start training our daughters to avoid this type of person, to be on the lookout for these type of people, whether it's your child or anybody else's child. If you see a young girl and straight, I don't have a problem, pulling them to the side and putting a little bug in their ear. This is what we have to start doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but these kids are different though. You put a bug in their ear, and then next thing you know, you trying to tell them something, and next thing you know, they trying to fight you. So this generation is a little bit different, but I get what you're saying though.
Yeah, this generation is CPS kids, I call them. And they feel like they don't have to listen to nobody. They feel like, oh, you get too loud or rough with me, I can call the CPS. So they don't have no discipline. There's a lot of kids running around with no discipline. And that's another thing we're going to have to avoid is listening to the people tell you how to raise your kids. You don't have to stop that. Y'all gonna have to start doing some disciplining and getting these kids straight before they get out on the street, because they're uh being shown all this stuff on social media. They got these computers, laptops, phones, watches, everything that's showing them everything on social media, and it's pushing them to be sexual. It's pushing them to, want their hair straight instead of natural and things like this. So, you got to start training them from home, and you got to get them out of that CPS mode.
All right. So what do you say to Chris who says these teenagers are willingly sleeping with older men? Y'all stop acting blind. Some even lie about their age.
Okay.
So
Was that
Chris,
the,
wait. I want to pose a question to Chris.
okay?
So because first of all, hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Before I answer that, hold on, wait. Let me share this right now. Before I answer Chris's question. So, hold on, let me pull this up right here. So, Chris, a girl who looks like this, which most of them you can tell are very young, a girl who looks like this and tells a grown ass man, hey, I'm 21, I'm going to put more blame on the older man for not doing his due diligence in vetting the correct age, because it's not hard to really see how old a girl that you're dealing with really is.
And you
Okay.
can't blame the victim, be if
And
she's
I'm
been
not. Wait,
victimized.
wait, wait. I won't go that far to say that all of these girls are victims, because you know what I'm saying? Some of them do press and want older men, but at the same time, it should be an older man's willpower to not date these girls who are underage at the same time.
Right.
Like basically
Then
what people saying is grown men don't know how to say no. So if a 5-year-old gets on their lap and fill up on them, like what? Like where is the absolutely hard stop? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I understand um that girls could be fast and all that. And we got to separate, like, because a lot of people look at the situation now. The R. Kelly situation, I feel like that was a totally different situation than these situations right here. Was his situation, he did too much, he was messing with da da da. Yes. But girls like these girls are not seeking out and pursuing these men to that level like that. I'm sorry. I just
well,
don't.
the California statute says that in California you have to. There's no age limit of getting married, but a man cannot be. I think it's 17 years older than the girl, something like that. That's the
It's
law.
10 year. It's
Yeah,
10 years from 14.
and I mean, who's
Basically,
check?
the law is if you are 14 years old, the judge has the discretion to put the person on the offenders registry or not if it's within 10 years. That's basically what the law is.
Right.
But I want to hear more. I want to hear more of you who are in the chat. Click the link though. But go
Okay.
ahead, boss lady. Go ahead.
Okay. To answer Mr. Chris or Miss Chris, I didn't see whether it was a man or a woman, but uh, even if a girl is fast, that does not give the man the right to have sex with her. He should be aware of what he's doing, take responsibility, uh, polite, take responsibility for what you're doing with yourself. I don't blame the girls at all. I mean, I blame them for being fast, but for being taken advantage of, no. Because I feel like a grown man is taking advantage if he is 10 to 15 or 5 years older than a, say, 16-year-old.
All right. We're gonna go to Sha.
All right. Thank you, baby. I just wanted to put my little 2 cents in.
Thank you, Sha. Go ahead. Okay. I don't know what's going on with Sha. But let me see if there's anybody who wants to come on. Somebody said just because it's the law doesn't make it right or righteous. Lioness Ma says 10 years from 14. That's disgusting. Someone said that law was made for Muslim girls. No, the law actually was to protect same sex situations. So it really was put in place for gay relationships, but it blankets women relate women to men relationships also, but it was actually put into place for same sex relationships more so than anything. Let's go to Adam's love.
Atlas, how you doing?
Hey, we can hardly hear you.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
I mean, it's very low.
It's very low. Let me turn it up. I'm sorry about that. Wow, I love your show. Checking this out. How about that? Is that better?
It got a little bit better. Go ahead.
Okay. This
Can you
is
put the mic can you put it closer to your mouth?
yes, I can scoot closer. Is that better?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. No, I'm watching this, and this is just looking at the picture of him holding the little girl and seeing how he's now married to this little girl. Like, it's just sickening. Over on my channel, we actually fight against and talk about stuff like this. And just to see this is, golly, that's just crazy. Like, how's the mother like reacting to this situation? I saw where it said that he slept with the mother also. I can't believe that. I mean,
Okay, I already played the mom's reaction, so you're gonna have to rewind the live back. But the mom says that she slept with him for $150. She said that she's not in agreement with it at all.
Well, thank you for covering stuff like this, but this is tragic, and it makes you wonder. Women got to look out for these stepdads and these men that's around their kids, and look for these kind of signs to see if they see anything that could turn into something. But thanks for having me.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
Those of you who are saying that you want to hear from the mom, I already played what the mom had to say. But we could listen to a little bit more of the mom's live. She had a 26-minute live talking about this situation. So I could pull up a little bit more of her live.
Deja doesn't remember when she was little.
All right, hold on. Let me share my screen so that those of you can hear more of what the mom has to say. And then we'll end the live because not a lot of you guys are clicking on. So I guess not a lot of you guys want to talk about it. So I'll share just a little bit more of what the mom had to say and then end the live. Because we already shared some of what the mom had to say. Y'all late. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so here is the mom right here.
Y'all remember that shit? Y'all remember when I whooped Deja ass in that kitchen too? Ass nigga the fuck up. That's what the fuck. So this was it is, right? I'm on live. So my daughter and Mike Huckabee married each other, right? I don't approve of that stupid ass cartoon ass shit, and that's what the fuck I said. I ain't even go to that fuck ass shit. Mike, you know I.
All right, so wait a minute. I gotta pause this because she doing a lot of cursing, and when you do a lot of cursing, they do not monetize the video. So if y'all want me to sit here and play what she's saying, y'all gonna have to support the channel and drop a Cash App or something, okay? Or else I'm gonna just end the live because I'm gonna need some support, some type of way, somehow, some way, because she doing a lot of cursing now, and with all of this cursing, they come to flagging the dango channel, okay, the video and stuff like that. So if y'all want me to sit here and play her live where she cursing left and right and boop 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 boop, I'm gonna need, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna need a little bit more support. You say you keep saying no potty words in the chat. Yeah. Somebody said, I've had a teen sister in a DV with her boyfriend, and she never wanted to cooperate with the police and put our mom in a bind. Okay, you said because you love us and gave us the ratchet mama. Thank you. Thank you, Leela. Thank you, Boo. Thank y'all for the donations. All right, so I'm gonna need a little bit more than that. It's okay. I'm gonna need a little bit more than that. So I'm gonna be waiting for y'all Cash Apps. Let me hear what Mink Mob had to say real quick, and then I'll play more of the mom if y'all support the video. Go ahead.
Hey, Neat. So
Hey.
I was just listening to this, and at first I was thinking like the mom. I was, you had to blame. For me, I'm like the mom is just like out of control, and the older guy is out of control. But when you just played the guy that was sitting in the car, and he said he had like a feeling for young girls, just like R. Kelly did.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember that R. Kelly was. I don't know whether it was a book or something. I don't know where I was listening to it at, but those type of men, they go for women that or younger girls that have no guidance, or they only have a one woman, a single parent family or a single parent home. And it just reminded me when I was younger. So a lot of people, you thinking exactly what your kids are doing, and you working hard, especially for single mothers. Like we might work hard, to take care of our kids, but at the same time, I remember that most of my friends, when I was in high school, when I was in middle school, my friends that their parents might have worked that night, all of them, by the time it was time for me to go to college, all of them was pregnant, or they was smoking, they was doing drugs. They was doing a lot of things that I was unable to do because my parents was home or my mother was home, so it's just like to hear that, it's like we, even entrepreneurs, we work really, really hard, but we don't really pay attention to our kids and what they really doing because we working so hard. So it was disturbing to me to hear that, because I always think about when I was younger and my friends that had, you know, parents like that. I can't say that they were bad parents. They were just hardworking parents, and they wasn't home. So when a teenager is home alone, it's so many things that they can do. It's so many windows and opportunity for them to get into things. So I hope that listening to that listening to that man, it just tripped me out, because I really do think that older men will prey on younger women that are in situations like that. Even if you don't think you putting your child in that type of situation, indirectly you are.
Right. All right. Thank you, Mink Mob.
All right.
All right. All right. Hey, Nene girl. Thank y'all. I see y'all dropping the donations in. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay. I'm gonna play some of what the mom gotta say. But those of you guys who like these conversations, definitely support the channel, because YouTube be a little bit, you know, they be a little bit funny style when we cover stuff like this. And to keep the ball rolling, I need y'all support. Go ahead, Nene.
Hi, don't mind me. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit under the weather, but I wanted to comment. Okay, this situation, like, it's just, I feel like everybody just felt the little girl across the board. Like, even in her response, you can tell she's still young-minded, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It makes me sad for her, because she's going to come to an age or a little later on in life and just realize and just have a lot of like resentment and hatred, not only for her mom, but for him too, because obviously he groomed her, and he, you know,
Mm-hmm.
my friend, one of my best friend, that actually happened to her too. Like when we were growing up, like her parents were friends with this guy who is now her baby dad and whatnot. And he was older too, not as old as that man, but older too. And you know, they ended up having a child. She got pregnant a little bit young, not like as a teen, but a little bit after that. And she always, like, now that we're actually women and we talk about it, she cries and vents that to me a lot, because she feels like he, you know, obviously he groomed her, he trapped her. She never even got to live her life as a teen or do things like that because of him, you know?
Right. I'm gonna pause you real quick, because people want to hear what the mom has to say, and then I'm gonna come back to you, Nene. All right. But yeah, that's the sad thing, that a lot of girls end up feeling that way later in life. Nicole, I see you clicked on. Let me play some of what the mom has to say, and then I'm gonna bring you on. Hold on 1 second.
I fucked your ass in 2017 in my apartment in the motherfucking LP when you was coming over there hard. Anybody who know me know when I stayed over there. So this was it is, right? I'm gonna lie. So my daughter and Mike Hucklebutt married each other, right? I don't approve of that stupid ass cartoon ass shit, and that's what the fuck I said. I ain't even go to that fuck ass shit. Mike, you know I fucked your ass in 2017 in my apartment in the motherfucking LP when you was coming over there hard. Anybody who know me know when I stayed over, y'all seen that fat stank ass nigga the fuck over there. Okay? For a cell phone, $150. Okay? I was working at Family Dollar and I need some extra money. So that's what that was about. I told this dumb, and then when she ran away when I stayed over there with my oldest daughter in Jacksonville, Mike was the main one talking about, this is my goddaughter, y'all help me find her. Y'all remember that shit? Y'all remember when I whooped Deja ass in that kitchen too? Like a 14-year-old little girl she was. Yeah, y'all remember that shit. So, with that being said, Deja's my last child. Her name really is Deja Neaya Evans. Like Davinia Evans, mine. She just got adopted in 2016, right before I came home. Okay, by Ashley Jackson, white chick. All right, so with that being said, Deja doesn't remember when she was little. She don't remember when she was with me. I lost my kids through DCF. A lot of y'all know I used to snort patty, sold a lot of motherfucking drugs, whooped a lot of ass, went to jail a lot. I was young and wild as fuck. I done apologize, and I'll be goddamn if I apologize any motherfucking more.
All right, those of you guys who are in the live, yes. So the story that I'm covering, this is the mom to the girl who married her godfather. So the guy is 55, the girl's 18. Before he got with the girl and married her now, he slept with the mom for $150. The mom is telling the story on the situation and her background because the girl said that the mom was on drugs. The mom is saying that she's not apologetic for doing the drugs, and this is what she's talking about.
But bitch, you said you married Mike because you need stability. Okay, so your son, your stepson, my little cousin, your little cousin, yeah, he didn't know whether to call you his godmama or his motherfucking his stepmama or his god sister. I say, is she your god sister or your stepmama or your cousin? He said she my god sister and my cousin. No, my stepmama and my cousin. No, but he said my stepmama and my god sister. That's sad. So all this shit what Deja putting up, all this shit with Mike and all that, let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. Cause first of all, I'm a real motherfucking witch, bitch. Cause if I want to get you, I'll get you. Please don't sleep, okay? I ain't gotta come and do nothing physical to you. I promise I will send the spirits to you, bitch. Now fuck with me. You, your husband, the family, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I'm over here. You was just over here to this house yesterday talking about how much you love me, playing with me and jumping on me. But then all of a sudden you on motherfucking Facebook talking about, oh, I'm at my real mama house. Bitch, take your ass over there. You need to be motherfucking Black Matthias, ho. Stay your fucking...
Hold on. I gotta burn some sage. I gotta pause her real quick. I gotta pause the mama because she going 90 go west, calling the daughter all kind of bees. Ooh, child. Let me just pause and take a break real quick because she talk about putting spirits on people. She talking about the daughter is all kind of bees. She talking about $150 for a cell phone and giving up the punan. It's just a lot to take in. So I'm going to pause her. I'm going to hear from Nicole real quick. Then I'm going to hear from Kimberly, and then we'll play more of what the mom got to say. Go ahead, Nicole.
I just have to say, this is what I have to say. Neek, you know I love you. I watch you. This is all I got to say. It's that I appreciate every aspect of life. And you know what? I really just don't appreciate this one. I'm sorry. Like I've been on every side and I can't see how I can be on her side. That's just how I am on this one.
All right. Well, thank you, Nicole. Thank you for coming through. All right, let's go to Kimberly.
Hi. I appreciate being able to give my comment here. It's a sad situation all the way around. The mother, the rantings of the mother, you could see that it is that she's really hurt and upset and angry about this. But I truly do hold a lot of responsibility on this man. This man seems like it is that he did groom her to be in this situation. And I'm not sure if there are any laws, but there's a higher power that it is that he's going to have to answer to for this. And that's it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Kimberly. If you guys want to support the channel, the Cash App is on the screen. Being that there is so many curse words left and right being flung around, I would really appreciate if y'all support the channel and we can keep stories like this going. There is another crazy wild story that's going on Facebook between a guy who's bisexual, a girl who is with the guy who's bisexual, who then had a baby by another guy. Now, child, they sending me the tea on that one. That's another story that I need to cover. But in order for me to keep these real life stories going that people in everyday lives are going through, y'all gotta help the machine. Y'all gotta help support the channel via Cash App or Super Chat. This is definitely some Woody Allen type stuff. If y'all know anything about Woody Allen, he basically married his adopted daughter, which is crazy. And Hollywood still works with him. Okay. Leela says the consent for Florida is 18. And we know that being that he married her right exactly as soon as she turned 18, we know that he was messing with her before then. So that's that. Let's hear from Willie Styles, and then I'm gonna play more of what the mom had to say, and then I'm gonna come to you, Unforgettable. Go ahead, Willie Styles. Thank you, Demaria and Leela, holding down the chat. I love y'all so much. I love all the night owls so much. Willie, it looked like your thing is buffering. I don't know what's going on. So we're just gonna go to Unforgettable since she is ready. And then we're gonna hear more from the mom after that. Hey, Unforgettable.
Hey, Nick, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
Good. I'm doing fine. I'm gonna send you something on the first, okay?
Thank you,
Just
boo.
when I... All right, I just got one question. What in the backwoods of the projects is really going on? This is beyond sick. I mean, I've I've heard of sick stories before, but this is one of the sickest. I don't want nobody that my family has been with. And you and and the people are glossing over. Yeah, he might have groomed her, but she had kids before him. If you listen to it, she said, yeah, I've been out here. Okay, that means she was promiscuous before he even came along. So therefore
According to
he
her,
had to
she
do.
said she got 4 kids. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Oh, he had all them kids.
Hold on, let
It
me
was in the.
pull.
Mhm.
Oh wait, I didn't post. Oh dang, I didn't post the receipt. She had a receipt where she was saying she had 4 kids. But go ahead.
And then she needed somewhere to stay, and he living in the projects. He got custody of his kids too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so like I said, what in the backwoods of the projects is really going on? They can't. She said she got 4 cars. Baby, you can't drive 4 cars. That are they running?
Right.
Why are you sitting on here bragging? I would not have posted nothing, nothing, responded to nothing or anything. Now he done set himself up. They finna investigate him 9 times out of 10 because the other channel is asking for CPS information for Florida.
Mm-mm-mm.
You see what I'm saying? So now then she was the one doing all the talking. He was just co-signing every once in a while on his phone. What what have we come to? I mean, this is just beyond me. The mother, she on there bragging, talking about she a witch. What?
Mm-hmm.
And you talking about burning sage? I got holy water. Just bless all, help us all.
Not
But
you got the
Nick,
holy water.
I got the holy water, baby. We're going to cast out some exorcisms or something. Do some. Oh Lord, this is just too much.
But
Is this not
this
what?
is a situation that a lot of people have in their backyard. Somebody in their family going after young
I
girls. Somebody in their family
I
talking
said
to.
backwoods,
Mm-hmm.
and I wasn't
This
talking about
ain't
the
just
joint. I'm talking
them.
about backwoods. This
Yeah.
is sick.
So this is
This
what
is
she
sick.
posted. Hold on one second. This is what. Hold on, wait. Let me take this banner off. This is what she posted. Where is how can? Oh, here we go. All right. So she posted on her Facebook and she said, "People love to call me a child because I'm 18. First of all, I am grown as F. I take care of all 4 of my kids, work full time, have 4 cars, paid in full, and stay home with my man. We only go out every so often. I ain't got the time or energy to deal with none of you H's that got something to say about little Deja. Y'all mad because I'm popping my ish, will forever to pop my ish, and gonna continue to pop my ish. See, the difference between me and most H's, I know what I want and I got it. Most you H's chasing ends down and riding around with H's that want to F the same end as you. Meanwhile, my circle real effing small and I don't go out unless it's with my husband. Blah, 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 blah. All right. So we're gonna play a little bit more of what her mama got to say.
Oh Lord.
Somebody cashed at me and said, cut the tape. We don't want to hear no more of what the mama had to
What?
say. We're gonna play a little bit more of the mom, and then
We
that's
gonna
gonna be
pray
that.
after. We gonna pray, Nick. We gonna pray.
All
We
right,
gonna
hold
call
on.
Dr.
Here,
Larry Reed.
hold on. Here go the mom. Hold on.
Ass over there with the white people in the west side. Bitch, I'm east side. Fuck wrong with you? I'm born in Cape Town, Virginia, on the Eastern Shore, raised in goddamn Gifford. That sound like Eastern fuck to me. So, with all that being said, fuck all that shit. Fuck all that. I love my granddaughter, Noonie. I sure do. But before I kiss anybody's ass to spend any time with her, I'm done. I got one grandson. His name is Giovanni Josiah Robinson. He a little red bone, little cute little thing with dreads and be with his nanny all the time. My knee baby, that's my bestie. And I love her to death. Yes, she is my favorite child. And you know why? Because she said, yes, ma'am, please, may I know and thank you. And she respects the fuck out of me. Even through my fucking past addiction. Bitch, I ain't snort powder, smoked cigarettes since 6/24/15. That's my clean date. How about that? Top that. And I ain't have to go to no motherfucking program to do that shit. I ain't have to go to jail, prison, none of that. I just got tired of losing. So I changed my life. So before I let any motherfucking body talk about, oh, Peaches this, Peaches that, and I ain't got AIDS. This pussy real clean. All my kids came to Sarah and it's tight as fuck. That's why y'all niggas stay in my shit.
I can't with the mom no more. All right.
Wait a minute. Neat, can I ask you a question? So if the daughter has 4 kids and the mama only claiming 2, what?
I don't know. Nene, say something real quick because I want to end it right at an hour, and then Unforgettable. If there's time, we're gonna let you leave us with a prayer. Go ahead, Nene.
Well, I just wanted to say it's really more of to me personally, like faulting the parent, because there's no way, in my opinion, that she didn't know what was going on. Because as a young girl, a lot of my friends did the same thing. Their parents knew. It's just they didn't really do anything much about it. So I don't know. It's just a whole mess. That's all.
All right. Thomas B said, play a little more of the 18-year-old because according to her, all men her age are gay. Y'all trying to have me here all night long. All right, I'll play a little bit more of what she said. Now, I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. It is a lot of dudes out here that are gay and on a DL, and a lot of girls that be with these men and they be talking shit about other females and their situation, and they men be sucking dick. That's true. What she said about that part was true. You know, she called it the F word. I'ma just say gay. You know, she used the F word, but we ain't gonna act like these dudes, these girls don't be with these dudes that be on the DL, okay? Because that's true. Let me play a little bit of that. Let me get off of the moms. Let me go to the girl. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Where is it at? Cause child, I had all of the damn lives queued up and ready to go. Um, hold on, let me pull this up real quick, but I don't want this live to be too long. Let's
Hey, Nick,
see.
tell them to go to your page and see it then.
I didn't
Because we
play
got
that
like,
part. I
But
didn't play
just
that
go
part.
ahead. Okay.
All right.
Live my life to the fullest. We only have one life, and that's what y'all fail to realize. Wake the fuck up. How about that? Wake the fuck up. And I don't give a fuck about all that laughing ass shit, because at the end of the day, y'all retarded. Y'all ignorant in the mind. Y'all ignorant for y'all to say, oh, you young and this and that. Okay, yeah, I'm young. So why would I want to be, just because I'm young, why would I want to be with a, if I got, my mind is more mature than being with a motherfucking young ass nigga. Why would I want to be with a young ass nigga? And motherfucking, he want to lay and play. He don't know shit. Like you said, like y'all said, how I'm young and my mind ain't open all the way. Okay, well, a young nigga is even worse than a young female. Why the fuck would you think that I want to sit around and be with a young nigga that want to fuck other people and don't got his mind made, don't know what he want, don't want to commit, don't want to get out his mama house, don't want to do that? Why the fuck would I want that? That's not what I want. I don't want that. I want to be with a nigga that know what the fuck he want in life. I want to be with a nigga that got his stacked up his bread. I want a nigga like that. I don't want no nigga that want to go be with this. And half of them niggas y'all fucking with is motherfucking faggots. They fucking faggots. And I know faggots. I got friends that's faggots that motherfucking tell me about y'all niggas getting fucked. But y'all niggas getting fucked. Come on, Dad. Come on. Be for real. Wake the fuck up, you sad assholes. Y'all talking about me? I know. Half of y'all motherfucking hoes get mad because y'all niggas undercover faggots. That's all that is. But at the end of the day, a bitch can't go around saying, my nigga no faggot. My nigga don't play that. For real. Nigga got plenty bread. My nigga, we can own the whole motherfucking, we can own half of this shit around this bitch. We can own half of that. We ain't got time for that shit. We don't. I don't even fuck with nobody. For y'all to come out, y'all always claim, oh girl, you fucked that in. At least I got the balls to say I am, bitch. At least I got the balls to say I am. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, I don't fuck people. And I got the balls, bitch. That's all that matters. I got the balls. I can say that. And you know why I can say that? Because I changed, bitch. How about you do that? How about you change and stop being with a nigga that's fucking faggots? How about that? How about you change, bitch? How about you get your money up and worry about yourself? How about that? Why y'all, that's what's wrong with y'all young ass hoes. Y'all talking about me? I'm the youngest hoe out here in Fort Pierce that always stayed on my shit. That always, even through all this bullshit I went through in my life, guess what? My mind was straight. That's what got me here. I kept my head on. I kept reaching my goals. I got a whole scholarship. I'm finna be going to college, become a registered nurse. I can go to college and it's free. I ain't gotta pay a dime. Bitch, I'm sitting on money more than you hoes think y'all motherfucking sitting on shit. Y'all ain't sitting on shit. Y'all running around chasing niggas wearing Duke ass draws, fucking faggots. Bitch, I ain't never gonna be one of you hoes. Never. That's what y'all motherfucking want me. But at the end of the day, I ain't even worried about that shit, because a bitch ain't stepping me. A bitch in the store. Y'all know I'm in Fort Pierce. Fort Pierce is small. For y'all hoes talking about me, y'all see me and my husband. Why the fuck y'all don't say nothing? Because y'all ain't got the balls. Y'all know I step on one of you bitches, and that's real, bro. I step on one of you bitches. Y'all know that. So don't even do all that internet rapping y'all got going on and saying y'all opinions. Y'all know y'all ain't gonna come to me for real like that. Y'all already know that. And I don't even come out of character unless a bitch fuck with me. And this shit right here, it ain't fucking with me. But at the same time, y'all motherfucking coming at me sideways and disrespecting me and mine. But at the same time, Fort Pierce ain't no big city, bro. What it do, cuz? What it do? It ain't no big city. Y'all hoes see me riding around. Y'all see all these nice cars. And no, he got his own keys. To all four of the cars. Bitch, I don't have to do that. I don't have to talk about that's his shit. I ain't gotta do none of that shit. Let me tell you why. This is my shit. He got his keys. All four of his. I got all four of mine. I don't need to drive around nobody's.
Where is they parking all of these 8 cars with them old ass keys?
In the project.
That's a lot of cars to be in. That's like a junkyard. Anyways, it's enough of her. I pray for her, because at the end of the day, she was truly failed as a youngin. She was touched as a young girl. She was failed by her mom. Her mom was on drugs. She was then placed in a home. She really had to survive for real. And her doing this and marrying this guy and all of this, that's her survival mode. But that does not give him the right or me to feel like he right in messing with her, because I feel like he was, preying on her and grooming her as of young. And the fact that he got married to her right when she turned 18, that just let me know that they've been fucking around. And it's just crazy. Like, my mom got older friends. Like, a guest to the show of my mom's is Alfila. Alfila has known me since I was a child. Like, if he was to ever look at me in that type of way, or any of my mom's friends who seen me as a child, that is some gross ass shit. Like, so the fact that he's seen her as a child, as a toddler, and grow up and then say, you know what, I'm about to get that's just disturbing to me. Now, to her, I feel like, yeah, she's on fight or flight. She don't got much background. You see how the mama talk. You see how she talk. She is trying to survive with little means. She's bragging about these 8 cars. You see the keys. Them is old cars, we can tell. And they live in the projects. If they got all this money and he could buy all of this stuff, he would buy it. They would have it. But it's just a sad situation all the way around. And there is a lot of girls who are in these situations to where they are failed by their families, and they out here and they get entangled in these situations that don't mean them no good. And it's sad. So, you said Alfila don't look that old. Yeah, Alfila is my mom's age. That's my mom's friend. um, but yeah. Somebody said, Ayanla, where you at? Yes, yes, yes. They definitely need Ayanla. They definitely need some type of healing energy, like Charlemagne would say. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll see y'all on the next video.